This is my water truck until I win the millions. I gotta do everything in 5-gallon buckets.
I think right there looks good, but now I got to do the other side.
Just close right now, and then we'll move it around once we get some more.
Okay, that's close.
Sorry.
You're good.
You want to grab that little digging bar, or that bar, so I can tamp this in there? Because typically I'm known for rushing things, and that'll work. But I got to look at it for the rest of my life, so I'm trying to get it right the first time. I don't want anybody making fun of me.
We got married on the ranch that we caretake, and the morning of our wedding, the chairs and everything were set out the night before. We moved all of the owner's cows to the other side of the ranch. In the morning, they were in our wedding site, knocked over all the chairs, pooped down the aisle. Like it was, they're very curious, and they know when something's changed on the ranch for sure.
They can smell something that they should go mess up. They play dumb, but they're not.
They're not.
They're mischievous.
He's actually trained them to come to a whistle. So we don't have to go, we're so busy, we don't have time to go saddle our horses and gather. And so he just whistles and they all come.
Most of the time.
So we need to get more concrete?
Yeah, so we're out. So I'll just leave that there for next time. We got more pipe, so maybe next time we can pull wire and get everything tight, so hopefully our cows don't break out and get on the neighbors. Good fences make good neighbors, you know? You don't want your cows going where they don't belong and, you know, doing something that you wouldn't want done onto your property. So just trying to get things rebuilt. Long way to go, but we'll get there, just slow and steady, you know? As time allows, we'll get there. We got the rest of our lives. This kind of just gives you a bird's eye view of where we're at and kind of how remote where we are.
So if you look out though to the north of Cuyama town site, all that dry ground all the way to the base of those mountains is Grimway.
And then you got on this side Bolt House, and that's where all the overdraft is taking place right now. That's where the water crisis is all at. Everywhere else the water's doing pretty good. Everybody's been living sustainable. Where we're seeing right now in the main basin, the central management area, they have to start cutting back their water every year to hopefully get to sustainability by 2038. We've had one year that was just broke the records. That was a substantial amount of rain, and then the next year was above average. So 2 really good years, which is awesome. And we're seeing in that area basically zero recharge. It's ground truthing. You're really seeing what is actually physically going on the ground. It's not a collection of data points and numbers. It's going to take years and years, decades, or even some people say hundreds of years for that water to recharge in that basin. And so what we're being told is, like, not even in our lifetime are we going to see the recharge in that area. So what is actually sustainable? Like, they just keep pumping and keep pumping and keep pumping, and every drop that's being pulled is not being recharged. We've known for years that they've been over pumping. I've even heard people from their side of the fence a long time ago talking about, in 30 years this is going to be a dry hole. Well, that was about 15 years ago, and they're just like, whatever, it is what it is. They know the water game, and they're playing it very well. They know the rules, they know what to do. They're always like one step ahead. So they've got that historical use. They've created this demand that they need for this water. And the scary part about adjudication is that the ones who create the demand and have that historical usage even though it was going to end up drying this place up, they typically get allocated more water.
The next projects we have in the central management area section is water market, carryover policy, and tiered allocation.
Are we talking about allowing water trading within the central management area to solve some problems we talked about at the last board meeting that are very evident?
I would call water markets, I would call it like allocation trading or something like that, you know, in the short term, central, you know, just within that central management area. There's a lot of water available for folks to trade if there are folks who want to grow and folks who have been allocated more than they need. It looks like, you know, there's going to be opportunities for folks to make beneficial trades for both parties.
Sounds like you're a yes on water markets.
They've been able to set things up knowing what's going to happen in the future, where me, I'm just learning about this for the first time. Our thought in buying this place is to take care of it and run it and be sustainable so that we can kind of put our money where our mouth is. I said that right? Mm-hmm. And prove that you can do it sustainably and you can have things, but it can't be on a gigantic scale like these guys. Wish the wind was blowing the other way. There they are. 2 of them anyway.